What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the home of Chrome, and today we're going to be working on our 1974 millimeter Cadillac hearse. This is the Heavenly hearse that we're working on, which is the official shop truck here at the home of Chrome. She does everything we need her to do. She hauls parts, she has fun, she's a great cruiser, all around good time. So anyway, today we're going to be painting the roof on it. I'm going to try and fix some of the splotchiness that it has in it. Just really want to just make her look better. So follow along. We've got some disassembly on the roof to do, and we got to mask it off, so that's real fun. And then we'll go over some of the products and the tools that we're using today. It is thick out here today. I was going to do that today then. Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do is this right here, the insert is wanting to spin inside the body. So we're not gonna worry about trying to take this bar off completely. So I've just got it taken off here at the top, got it laid down, and we will tape around it and kind of just maneuver it as we need to when we're painting. You can kind of see here, there's some splotchiness going on. Over time, as this roof was repainted by previous owners, it wasn't done, I don't even want to say not correctly, but they just used what they had. But what they had wasn't always the best, so it's kind of like me. What I have isn't always the best. But we get it done just like they got it done, so it's going to be all right. It's gonna be a good time. We'll get it fixed. All right, we've got the car masked off. As you can see behind me, you don't have that back door done yet. We'll get to that here in a little bit. It is thick out here, y'all. It's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. God, it's so hot. You might notice that we started the video off with the back end of the car in the garage. Well, it's in the driveway now, as you can tell. Because number one, there's no room to paint it in the garage. There's just not. I've got another car in here and you can't move it. So we're gonna do it in the driveway. That's just how we do it here at the Home of Chrome. We press on. So I'm gonna get my tools and my product ready, and we'll show you what we're working with. It's something super simple. You can get this on the shelf at either O'Reilly's or AutoZone, Napa, Pep Boys, wherever your local auto store is. You can get it there on the shelf. It's, for what it is, it's super cheap, super easy to spray. Really, anybody can do this in their own garage, in their own driveway, the backyard. Like, I literally painted Heavenly Hearse in my backyard, but we used hot rod flats, satin lavender. But today on the top, like we've done before, we're going to use Duplicolor. Comes in the quart cans, just going to be jet black, and I think it was like $25 a quart or something like that. It's the same paint that I used. If some of you have seen the Car Wizard where the car was satin black, that is the same paint that I used, and I think I used maybe 2.5 quarts to paint this entire car. It's ready to spray, there's no mixing, it's ready to go right off the shelf. Super easy, comes in a lot of different colors, really easy to spray. So I suggest that if that's something you want to do, get you some paper, get you some tape, clean her up real well, mask it off, and we'll go from there. In the future, I'll be doing other videos where I'm talking about and showing you guys how I paint cars, from the prep work to actually spraying it to doing a cut and buff on it to clear it up and make it shiny if that's what we're going for. Now on Heavenly Hearse, of course, we're not going shiny because, you know, she's just not that type of car. So maybe if I paint my other Hearse, we will. And I know my 70 is going to be shiny as well, but it's going to be a different, it's not going to be Duplicolor. So stick around, like, share, subscribe if you want to see those. And then we're going to start getting this thing here ready for the road trip out to Denver in August. So we're going to go out there the 11th through the 14th for HearseCon. It's always a great time. I'm going to do some video from there. So again, if you want to see that, you got to subscribe. Or at least follow something. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff ready, and we'll be back to it, and I'll show you what we're using. All right, guys, so this is what we've got. We've got the Duplicolor Paint Shop here in a quart. This is jet black. It's ready to spray lacquer. No mixing required, no recoat window. So you can just spray and spray and spray till your heart's content. So what we're going to do is we're going to, the surface is basically prepared as it is because it is a crinkle top, so there's really no sanding to it. There's nothing that you can really do other than wash it down, try to get it as clean as possible. But that in and of itself is kind of hard with that crinkle paint. You wind up leaving lint and everything in it, so we're just going to go ahead. It's as clean as it's going to get. And the good thing about crinkle top is you can't really tell that it hasn't really been fully cleaned. So is it the right way to spray? Not necessarily, but on crinkle top, you kind of gets a little bit of leeway. So we're going to use that. We're going to use this Goodyear gun, which is basically, this is what I sprayed Heavenly Hearse with at first. This is Goodyear. I think I got this at Walmart. You can also use the $15 gun from Harbor Freight. This was $15 from Walmart, and it's based, the only difference between this and the Harbor Freight gun is that it's got Goodyear on it and it's been painted blue. It's a different color. Same gun though. This is an HVLP gun, which is high velocity, low pressure. So you pour the paint in here and you hook it up and you spray. And so what I'm using over here is a Cobalt. It's like a 1 or 2 horsepower compressor, little 7-8 gallon tank, I think, something like that, can't remember. But again, it was only like 125 bucks. So it's super easy, super cheap. So let's get to spraying. Gotta mix it up good because it likes to the pigment will settle. And then if I can find some clear coat, we'll probably put some clear coat on it today too. Oh, clear coat's over there. Yeah, so we're gonna put some clear on. Let me go get it. But I'm gonna get this here shook up. Get this in our paint gun. All right, so let's go ahead and get this poured in here. Woo. Making a mess. Sweet. Oh, ow, ow. Anyways, it is what it is. There we go. All right, y'all, that's gonna end it for today's video. As you can see, the car does look better than it did. The top was kind of dull and kind of graying out from the last time we painted it. So, but it does look better. We used the Duplicolor finishing systems, the Duplicolor Paint Shop paint, and the quart cans. I believe I got mine at O'Reilly's for like $22, $25 a quart. So I've got about $50 wrapped up into the top on this car here. $15 gun from Walmart, $125 gun, or compressor, I think from either Harbor Freight or Lowe's. I don't remember, it's one of the two. So anyway, they get the job done well. If you want to tackle painting your car, get online, do some studying, get some books, research what you need to do. There's actually a lot of good videos out there to watch where people actually talk about what it takes to do your car. Start studying, get out there and get it done. You can do it yourself. You don't have to have a deep pocket to get a car that you're proud of. I'm proud as crap about this car here, and I think I've got maybe $300 wrapped up in this paint job and the lettering. So I can't complain. But that just goes to show, you put your hard work to it, you'll get it done. From the Home of Chrome, you all take care. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.